And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
All right, nothing more than a small little isolated shower from one of these towering cumulus clouds this evening. Otherwise, partly cloudy and some patchy dense fog developing late tonight and early tomorrow morning with lows in the low to mid 60s viewing area wide. But you already noticed the haze out there now, the smoky haze, the sky a little pale. That smoke's going to thicken up with time. We're looking at smoke here, a smoke forecast for smoke that's thousands of feet up. So this is Wednesday morning, and you can see some of the orange beginning to make it into our area. That's especially dense smoke aloft. So that sky getting more and more pale with time and hazy. And this is a tremendous amount of smoke from fires burning here, but also up in Canada. Massive fires are burning where we've had record heat and drought going on in Western Canada. And this is looking at surface smoke. This is the smoke at ground level that will impact you with whether you've got asthma or COPD or especially other respiratory ailments. And you can see some of that smoke does make it down to the ground here. We're looking towards Wednesday and our air quality will begin to go down, and this thicker smoke near the ground may mix in eventually by next weekend. And more Saharan dust is approaching the U.S. Multiple massive dust storms coming off Africa, putting the kibosh on the hurricane season temporarily. We've got one burst here that will begin to bring hazy dust in here, dust that may even make it down to the ground by late in the weekend and then the following week. And then I think once we get to the very end of July and start of August, this could be some really thick dust that begins to come in. And there's another round of thick dust here that will move in as well. So smoky, dusty, bad air quality down the road here. So maybe an isolated thunder shower tomorrow. Otherwise, after the fog lifts in the morning, we got smoky haze in the afternoon, a partly cloudy sky, and a 64 in the a.m. and an 85 high in the p.m. with 84 to 89 doing it viewing area wide. And with the higher humidity, the heat index peaks at 86 to 94. Clouds bubble up on Wednesday with a smoky haze at 86. A few scattered storms are possible mid-afternoon into the evening, 85 to 90 for highs. Keep in mind that smoky haze can cap things a little bit and decrease your overall rainfall coverage. I'm going for about 35% coverage of a few storms right now. Your peak heat index 88 to 97, but again, you see the highs there at 85 to 90. So tonight you can kind of pinpoint some of the areas of fog being depicted here on our future cast, and then it all kind of burns off. The clouds bubble up tomorrow. Again, anything that pops is very isolated. Here's Wednesday around noon, and finally mid-afternoon to evening, a few scattered storms around. And then beyond that, it's just so much smoke and dust and the hot upper ridge developing. You know, we looked at the next weekend, big hot upper ridge right here. You can see it easily, everything riding up and around it, and we're pulling dust this way, and we've got so much smoke trapped over the area. So it's drier, it's hotter, and the air quality is not great for many days. 87 by Saturday, 90 Sunday, 92 degrees Monday. We get into the 90s next week. We may get clipped by a complex of storms by late next week.